What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what I eat in a day. Last time I did a vlog, I kind of showed you what I bought for groceries, but now I can kind of show you meal-wise how I kind of bring everything together into easy, simple meals that are just quick for me to get ready in between working as well as just like a busy everyday life, because I know a lot of people have those questions. I have a higher protein diet, so you will notice I'll be eating a lot more protein throughout the day. But yeah, I'm really excited to show what I eat because I've never really done that. Full disclaimer, I am not an aesthetically put it together eating type of person. A lot of my meals, in my opinion, look ugly. But that's why I never really show it on my Instagram, to be honest. But I'm gonna do a fully dedicated YouTube video. And if you guys think my meals are ugly, then I agree with you. They're not the most pretty meals, but they work and they fuel me. And that's the most important thing. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And let's start off with breakfast. Starting off with eggs, we're gonna do one whole egg followed by 150 grams of egg whites. Then we're gonna add in 15 grams of cheese as well as sprinkle in a little bit of green onion. In terms of cheese, I just use regular cheese, Cracker Barrel. I usually like double or the Tex-Mex. Honestly, just a really big fan of cheese. I do only limit myself to 15 grams here though, just so that way my fats aren't too high, especially because I do have that whole egg in there as well. We're just gonna butter the pan really quick. I don't measure my butter, I just put in a little bit just so that way it doesn't stick, even though it's a non-stick pan. And then we're gonna plop the eggs right in there, ready to cook. While my eggs finish up cooking, we're just gonna start on my smoothie. So it's going to be strawberry banana. It's gonna be 140 grams of frozen fruit. Typically, I do like to use peaches and mango, but the strawberry and banana mix was spectacular. It was actually way better than I was expecting. I paired it with my 22 Nutrition greens, which are pineapple flavored. This is actually one of their newer products as well as one of my favorites. So if you wanna give it a try Little T 22 to get a little bit of savings. For me, I typically have a green shake every single morning, whether I have it in a smoothie like this or if I just mix it with water. Overall, the 22 Nutrition greens just taste nice and smooth and they don't have that gritty or greeny taste, if that makes sense. Next, we have my bread, which is super simple. I typically just look at the macros on the back and pick the ones with the lowest macros. It is that easy for me. And then in terms of my eggs, now that they're all done, we're gonna get ready to flip a rooney. We're gonna try to do an omelet, but as you guys will shortly see, we did not succeed. That was so painful to watch over again. But literally we were trying to just do a full flip, but unfortunately it just did not happen that day. So my egg omelet turned into an egg scramble very, very quickly. So that is my full breakfast. A piece of toast with a little bit of Kewpie mayo because I like to put my eggs on my toast. And then a little bit of hot sauce with my eggs. My eggs are very simple. I usually have spinach or some type of like lettuce form like kale or something, or peppers, but I'm just low on groceries today. So to make it a realistic what I eat in a day, this is what I'm eating today. And then I also have, again, my green smoothie. I'm supposed to have pineapple and mango or pineapple, sorry. So the pineapple is the flavoring of the greens, and then I usually put mango and peaches or mango and some type of other like more apricot banana fruit type thing. And then we have my greens, which typically is just peaches and mangoes, but I actually ran out of peaches and I didn't have enough mangoes. So again, doing what we have here. So we did strawberry banana, which was the first time I tried it, and I would try it again. I originally got strawberry banana just so I could make milkshakes, like protein milkshakes, protein shakes. No, there's no milk in it, just protein shakes. But it actually goes really well with my greens too. So I'm going to eat this, and then we're gonna stay tuned for lunch. Lunch is gonna be interesting because again, I'm a little low on food. We have some shrimp, some rice. I'm probably gonna make shrimp fried rice for lunch, actually, to be honest. But we are back. It is now 1:50, so it is lunchtime. One thing I didn't document or film because I was just in between clients and stuff was my whoa. Okay. Did anyone ever see that? Anyways, my cup of coffee. And for coffee, I just do decaf, especially when I'm having it close to 12 o'clock, just because I find anything after 12 o'clock just is no bueno for me, because then I can't sleep, because caffeine just, I don't know, just doesn't work. So I have a decaf coffee with oat milk and then sugar. I know a lot of people don't actually use sugar. A lot of people are like, oh, stevia or like something else. I hate stevia. I think it tastes gross. I think it makes my coffee taste gross. So I like using sugar, and I'm just gonna stick to that. The only time I've ever had coffee without sugar is when I'm on prep. And we're not in prep, we're in regular life. We are just trying to live a lifestyle. So I still put my 1 cube of sugar in my coffee just to keep it a little bit less bitter. Because black coffee, just straight, like no milk, no sugar, I will only drink it if I have to. It is not by choice. People who are like, oh my god, it tastes so good. I still think you're a liar. Anyways, so that's my thoughts on coffee. For lunch day, we're gonna just try to make anything that's in my fridge because, again, we gotta go grocery shopping. So it's probably gonna be rice, chicken, or shrimp, and then egg whites, depending on how much protein I get from all of that, and then some vegetables. So let's get it started. All right, so we got my ingredients. We have my other carton of egg whites. Not gonna lie, these do not look the best, but these are my bean sprouts. I literally have like barely any left. My green onions that I honestly just love having green onions. I always use them in everything. And then we have my shrimp, which as you can tell, there's not a ton in there. We have my rice. And then I think I actually have more, I have way more chicken, so I'm probably gonna make chicken instead of the shrimp and save the shrimp for another day. So it's going to be a chicken fried rice type dealio that's about to go down. To begin, we're just going to plug everything into MyFitnessPal so that way we know we're on track for the day and we stay within our macros. We're going to be doing 150 grams of jasmine rice as well as 180 grams of chicken breast. This was all pre-made before, so that makes my lunches super easy. Now, I know this seems like a lot of food, but we will be dividing it into 2 meals, so it's going to be like a lunch and then a pre-dinner situation. So quickly going to warm that up and also add in my sad little bean sprouts, and then we're also going to chop up some fresh vegetables. So today we're doing broccoli and red pepper. Not going to lie, definitely stole these from my parents just so I could have them for my lunch. Just really quickly chopping them up nice and fine so that way they cook a lot quicker when I'm doing my meals. We're gonna stir it up together, warm everything up, and then once it's all basically cooked through, we're just gonna do some simple seasonings of soy sauce, sesame oil, as well as ground black pepper, salt, and a little bit of red chili flakes to give it a little bit of spice. Typically, I will usually add in egg whites, but because I had so much chicken in here, the protein was just fine the way it was. But if you are finding that you are a little bit short on protein, egg whites is a great add to add into your rice because you can barely taste it, but again, you get that extra little bit of protein. So that is it for my lunch / pre-dinner, and then I'm pairing it with an electrolyte drink. Just about to start the second half of my day. I showered, so my hair is literally a mess, but now it's time for a little snack. So we're gonna go down into my grenade drawer and pick out my favorite one. So I think I put this on my story, but if you guys haven't tried grenade, where is it in focus? Peanut butter and jelly. It's the best thing in the entire world. This is so good. It literally tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you have not tried it, it does release this Thursday for Canadians. So give it a try, but there's also a ton of other flavors. Like I love salted caramel. This one's cookie dough. They're just all my favorite. That's why I literally have a drawer full. So that way, no matter what, whatever flavor I grab out of this drawer, I know it's gonna be a good snack and it's about to fuel me for like my workouts, for pre-workout, for my work, for whatever. Grenade. Anyways, so this is also what I eat during my snacks because it's high in protein and that's honestly what I need. I think I said this at the beginning of the video. I do have a higher protein diet, so being able to just snack on something really quick is kind of ideal for me. I was a literal ding dong yesterday and forgot to film my dinner. This is why I can't do what I eat in a day because I always forget because I'm just so hungry I just eat it. But I got this pasta. So this one's actually pretty good. It is the ricotta and spinach and it has 11 grams of protein, 33 grams of carbs, and then 5 grams of fat. So for 100 grams, not bad. I would say 100 grams roughly gives you 8 little raviolis, which is a pretty good. So I had this post-workout, pre-workout. I think I filmed it. I might have not filmed it, but I basically had my BCAAs pre-workout as well as creatine just like mixed up in a shake, drank it, went to the gym, and then came home, had this. And I think that was it because I'm pretty sure that maxed out my macros that day. This morning I did film. This is going to be just like kind of just like a what I eat on the reg, what I eat kind of over the span of a couple days because that's what I'm filming this in, over a couple of days. I wanted to make it super realistic just because like I feel like those ones that are just made where it's like everything's perfectly laid out, everything's amazing. It's not how the majority of us eat. At least that's not how I eat. So we had ravioli yesterday. Welcome to Tuesday. This day is a little bit more less organized in terms of my eating. Woke up at 9 o'clock. As you guys could see, I had my eggs and then I also had my grenade bar on my way back from my clients. And then when I got home, I had again that pasta. Delicious. I had about 144 grams of it, so it was a little bit more than the macros I had previously said. So that was lunch, and now making for dinner, we're having bell peppers stuffed with ground beef and a bunch of vegetables. So just about to make that. And yeah, breakfast option number 2, we're gonna make avocado toast with an egg on top. So just 1 ounce of avocado on that same bread that we used the day prior, a couple leaves of spinach, and then just a fried egg on top. This is relatively lighter in terms of breakfast. It's not as filling, but still is good. And then I'm gonna have my coffee, and then of course my greens. Moving on to option number 2 for dinner and lunch, we're gonna be doing stuffed bell peppers. So we're gonna be using extra lean ground beef. You can by any means do whatever type of protein you're looking for. I just like ground beef because I love the taste. We're gonna be chopping up broccoli, spinach, garlic, as well as onion in order to season it and just add a little bit of flavor within the mix. Once that's all cooked up, we're gonna be adding it into our bell peppers. So in general, we just are using around 90 to 120 grams, depending on the size of the bell pepper for the filling. And that way, when I go to track it throughout the week, I can just make sure to remember which peppers have which amounts. And that way, again, I'm eating very accurately and following my macros. So these are super easy to make and I highly recommend doing them. And then I also add a little bit of cheese on top. So cheese-wise, it's around 15 grams. So the only thing aesthetic about my meal right now is the fact that my pepper matches my drink. That's about it. What I mean by my stuff is not aesthetic is like literally just looks like my pepper threw up on itself. But I just know that I don't wanna, like I need a fork and knife. I'm not gonna try to make it look pretty because who am I eating with? Who am I with? Myself. Me, myself, and I. So if you're ever concerned about who's judging your food, just know I'm not. All right, so it's 9 p.m. at night and I'm craving something sweet. I was either gonna make my air fryer banana with like my grenade spread, or which I chose to do instead, I'm gonna have something more that gives me ice cream vibes, which is gonna be my Greek yogurt with cinnamon oats and then my protein powder. That also because I'm a little bit lower on protein, so that's the reason why I'm also choosing this one. The banana one has a little bit of protein from that spread, but this has a lot more because it's actually just the protein powder. But either way, if you're having a sweet tooth, one of those two options, amazing. So I'm gonna make this up. You guys are gonna see, it's not the prettiest, but tastes delicious, and it does curve that like sweet craving, especially late at night when you're just like, I want something. This is my all-time favorite snack right now. I'm literally obsessed. So it's 100 grams of Greek yogurt. I like vanilla. Then it's gonna be around 18 grams of oats, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and then your favorite protein powder. I usually just do half a scoop because a full scoop I think would be relatively aggressive unless you use a lot more yogurt. But mix this up and I promise you, it's gonna be one of your favorites. So that pretty much wraps up what I eat in a day / days, because I'm going to be adding a couple substitute meals in here as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any questions about any of the meals I have or any suggestions, you can always drop it below, or if you want me to try anything out, that can also be another YouTube video, is me just trying out different like people's recipes, sharing about them, etc., etc. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.